You expect me to be so pro that you can run lab notes while servers are down. I'm not that good. Either way, let's go ahead and get started with the Uber lab notes again, now that the servers are back up. Oh, that's right. This room only had a silver key, so I need to mark this exit. This was a trap gauntlet, right? Yeah, that's a trap gauntlet. You know, let me mark that since it's more here. Trap gauntlet there. I'll check the escort gauntlets. Actually, no, I'll check the escort gauntlet on my way back through this room later. Lesser map and inventory rip mirrors. Isn't it 11th the server time? New Zealand is 1 day ahead, so it is the 12th in New Zealand. You just missed a puzzle in room 2. That was a trap gauntlet. I checked it and I moved on. The thing I looked at and walked away from was the trap gauntlet to navigate through the room. I'm gonna end up entering that room from the top side, so I can come back to that room. Hi, Argus. Evasion, by the way. Yeah. There's an escort gauntlet in that one room. I'm gonna come back and check it. Alright. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna mark the secret passage from here. We'll go ahead and exit to the top left. This leads me to the room I was just the first room I entered. Let me just make sure these two are connected. Yeah, New Zealand's in the future. I don't know why they didn't since they're in the future. I don't know why they didn't warn us about the servers going down. They're in the future after all, right? Massive sarcasm. It's quicker to get enchanted fossils and delve than run lab nowadays, even after the nerf and non-uber enchant mix. If you're not enchanting unique bases. I still think the fact that you can roll Merciless Lab enchants, like, severely degrades enchanting fossils.
Pity the emperor who sits alone on his throne.
Okay. Was there anything in this room? Dark Shrine. What'd I get? Unique item. Place your bets on the unique item. I'm going to bet bad pair of gloves. Bad pair of gloves is what I'm betting on. Dusk to Death Store. Oh my god, if it's Death Store. I've never had his R drop Death Store. Unique wand, skull head, red beak. Ash collar. Oh, I did actually sell those Calm's Roots. Those near perfect Calm's Roots with regen on them. Finally sold them for 2 exalts. Felt nice. Got that early league bump. Alright. Here's a trap gauntlet. I'm still trying to get regen on these Syntrex though, since Syntrex are cheaper than comes to buy. Gonna go Fox Shade. Alright. Got Posthumous Sarconias, but no one wants it. I don't necessarily know if it's no one wants it. It's, to me, that sounds like no one can afford it yet. Getting enchants harder to hit. Yeah. That is the big one. Like that was a big discussion before 3.5 launch, and that is, are we gonna see an enchant rework because you're about to add even more enchants to the game, and it's the same system, and you're continuing to make the enchant pool worse. Doesn't matter how many new systems you add into the game. It's like, ooh, now you can do this to get an enchant. Ooh, now you can do this to get an enchant. It doesn't matter how many of those you add, the problem is the enchant pool is just bad. Alright. I entered section 3 before everything I disconnected, right? Any reason you have a sacred hybrid flask instead of hollowed? My hollowed recovers my mana too quickly. It recovers my mana too fast. It's one of those weird situations. People are against popular enchants being rare or scarce, eh? I don't know if it's a situation of, oh, we're against enchants being rare or scarce. It's the situation of, they're rare and scarce, and then the odds of getting them are progressively getting worse and worse and worse. They were already rare and scarce to begin with, and they're already super expensive and to begin with. And now they're gonna get worse with every subsequent expansion and new skills. That's the issue I think people are worried about. That's the issue that I've been worried about. We started off with roughly 300 or so enchants, and we're currently at like 400, 500 enchants at this point. It was already hard enough to get multi-strike enchants, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. It's like, if lab has like 1,000 enchants in the lab, go like best of luck trying to get a good enchant. Why don't I stream at 1080p? My PC can't handle it. I've tried doing the whole 60 FPS 1080p stream. My PC chugs. It chugs hard. I think it might be my CPU as a bottleneck. Now we get Tora to compensate. Alright, that's fire, that's lightning, and that's cold. Alright. See you later, Zaro. Took you 2 attempts to get 30% move speed when you use the smoke mine. Congratulations on that. That is incredibly lucky. The odds of you getting your enchant, the enchant you need for your build in 2 runs, not that high. Where's Argus? In the first section. If you take the top right door, you'll get to Argus. Or now they're gonna approach the rework. I think the biggest challenge to reworking the enchants isn't necessarily cutting out the RNG. It's cutting out the RNG and then building a system so that every subsequent patch doesn't hurt the current system. Like, they have to both cull the RNG and then future-proof it. That is the current challenge that they have for lab notes. Or not lab notes, for enchants. Shit. I'm alive. Thank you Pathfinder, for giving me flasks. This is another dark shrine.
Dark influences reside in
Treasure key, hooray.
places.
All that's left is one dark shrine in the lab. That's all I got left to find. RMT the Triple H Watcher's Eye and buy a new PC. I'm not gonna do that. I might, honestly, I think my CPU is probably the bottleneck of why I can't stream in 1080p. I have an i5 5490, I think. I'm fairly sure it's the i5 that is causing a bottleneck issue in my PC. Because I'm running a 970.
There's nothing quite so enticing as a locked door. Where there's a golden key,
Nothing happened.
there must be a golden door.
Nothing happened. There were no issues
Door
whatsoever.
with possibility.
Don't worry about it. You just need a second computer that can do every stream transcoding for you and pull that load off the PC you play on. I actually have no idea how a streaming PC works. I have no idea how a streaming PC works, and nor how much it would cost to make one. And I also don't necessarily know if it'd be worth it to make a streaming PC or just try to upgrade this one, considering what's it? I'm real bad at keeping stream schedules and streaming for long durations, and just streaming in general. Okay, so people have discussed the whole make a vessel to store the enchant in. The only thing that really solves is enchanting on non-meta stuff, which doesn't really solve the core issue of the rate of getting enchants is bad. It solves an issue, but it doesn't solve the issue, which is how I'll phrase it. Like, yeah, it just offloads the enchant market somewhere else for non-meta things, but it doesn't solve the issue of, oh, it's still sucky to get enchants. Be better to upgrade my current PC. That's the hope. It will lessen the RNG. Got +2 Tornado Shine Hubris last week. It doesn't lessen the RNG of the enchants though. It just puts the enchants elsewhere. Like it's like I'm sorry. Okay, apologies. My brain is weird, and I am like a oddly specific person, and to the point of caricature with hyperliteral. A vessel does not lessen the RNG quite literally, because the chances of you getting tornado shot on a helmet and the chances of you getting tornado shot on the vessel are literally the same thing. Like, exactly the same thing. It does not at all lessen the RNG. It just offloads it. Like, if you're trying to get tornado shot enchants, you're gonna be enchanting Sarkania's or Rat's Nest, either way. So it doesn't really, if you're like specifically aiming for that, that's where it helps. If you're not aiming for anything and just looking for something to sell, that's where it does help. You'll just put it on this generic item, and then you can move it around, essentially. It solves an issue. It solves an issue. What they made it so you had to sacrifice a 2020 gem for a random enchant connected to the ability of the gem. That could work, but that seems very convoluted. So I'll hop in, It will help if you're looking to get tornado shot. Not directly. It's like, it's still like 1 in 500 something weighted.
Must keep those. The Empire awaits you with open jaws.
Alright, this is just saws. It'll help when looking to get tornado shot because more will be on the market. It actually might not do that because, in my mind, a vessel containing tornado shot and enchant would be bloody expensive. About the same price as a Star Carnage with the enchant. I feel like this... It would, like, the prices wouldn't move. It would just move it from the... It would just move to a different item. Anyway, let me get these labyrinths made.